I'll be continuing from the series of teachings that we've been on all through. And today, I'll be talking on what jealousy can do in a relationship. What jealousy can do in a relationship. In the wise words of wisdom I gave, I said there, the fear you refuse to face today may tear you tomorrow. Many people glamorize jealousy as a way of expressing their love for their spouse. Jealousy and love doesn't go together. Jealousy is not a sign of love. It is a sign of selfishness. What is selfishness? Selfishness is holding something to yourself, and that is what jealousy does. Don't imprison your spouse because of jealousy. Learn to trust. I do tell the young people when they contact me for counsel that any relationship that is not based on trust will not last the test of time. These feelings called jealousy have caused more harm to marriages and relationships than repair. Jealousy is a virus that eats deep into a relationship until it finally destroys it. As a man, are you jealous over your spouse? Or as a woman, are you jealous over your spouse? Do you dig into what they do? Places they go, people they meet, communicate to, or greet? When you take a relationship to extreme by digging into facts and information, that won't do you good. Rather, it will lead to fights, broken homes, and divorce. Jealousy is not a sign of love. It is a sign of unfaithfulness, fear, lack of trust, bitterness, and low self-esteem. Jealousy imprisons someone and creates room for thoughts, bitterness, lack of love and trust. To truly love someone is to trust them. Now you may want to ask the questions. What triggers jealousy? What triggers jealousy? One, bad experience in previous relationship. Were you in a previous relationship and your partner cheated on you or was unfaithful to you? This can lead to being jealous. Not because someone was unfaithful to you mean that every person will be unfaithful. Try as much as possible to remove that from your thoughts and not to bring it into your new relationship. Past is always in the past. Make things new and start all over again instead of allowing your spouse to be tortured and tormented because of your spouse experiences. Some people, of what they experienced in the past, they bring it into their new relationship and torment their spouse. Give room for trust and love in this new relationship. Don't dig back into the past, else you will be taken by fear of the unknown. Some people are living in fear because of past issues, such as fear of separation, fear of broken homes, fear of divorce, fear that someone will take your spouse from you, fear of the stories they have from other people, post-marital experience, or media, fear of cheating. Fear has taken hold, has taken captive of some persons. And for this, they don't want to give their spouse room to express themselves. You need to let go of your fear. What we fear most times happens to us, according to what the Bible says. Job chapter 30, verses 25. For the thing I greatly fear has come upon me, and what I'm afraid has happened to me. This was Job. Because of the fear he has, because of the fear in his heart, he was held captive by that which he fears. This happens to most people around the world. When you allow fear to take over your heart, when you allow fear to rule over you, That fear may end up holding you captive. That's why the Bible said, for fear is a torment. Fear is a torment. A torment is victim until it held them captive. If it happens to others, that doesn't mean it will happen to you. If it happened in your previous relationship or a person you dated back then, that doesn't mean it will happen again in your new relationship. Face your fear and overcome it. Don't give rooms for fear. Fear is a torment. If a former spouse walk away, that doesn't mean that this one will walk away. Deal with your fear and say no to fear. Some people have these feelings that they are not good enough. And this is a major fact that brings inferiority complex in them. They feel they are not beautiful enough, good looking, or having good shapes. When they see their spouse with some other person, they have this thought such person will take him away. Let me tell you this. He saw that person you are jealous of before he ever approached you in a relationship. He saw that person you are jealous of before he got married to you. So what makes you think that that person is better than you are? Don't give room for thoughts. Stay real and true to yourself. What to do if you are feeling this way? Work on yourself. Look more beautiful than he first met you. Do exercises and keep fit. Even after childbirth, be more mindful of what you eat. Work on your appearance and looks. Try as much as possible to always look good for him. By so doing, you'll be able to overcome that inferiority complex and fear that you are not looking good enough for him. Another thing that triggers jealousy is infidelity and dishonesty. Some persons are jealous because of infidelity and dishonesty in a previous relationship. Some persons have been cheated upon in the past. For this, they feel their spouse will cheat on them. Some people are just suspicious, paranoid even. Some ladies have this phobia in them concerning a cheating spouse. And this fear keep on tormenting them with a mindset and thoughts that it will happen again. Don't bring the fear of the past into your new relationship. Don't bring the fear of yesterday into today. Learn to let it die with the sun. Some people are insecure. An insecure spouse might want the reassurance that the spouse is not cheating or lying. If you were once cheated upon, that doesn't mean this one will cheat also or will not be faithful to you. Kill those thoughts of infidelity in you and open rooms for trust and love. Another thing that triggers jealousy is fear of losing a partner. Some persons are filled with this fear that they might lose their spouse one day or may not remain with them forever. Or probably some ladies may take him away from them. You are far better than that lady you thought would take your spouse away from you. Because of this fear, some ladies spend all their time monitoring their spouses' every move, the places they visit, who they talk with, or greet errands. Deal with your fear before your fear tear down your relationship. The fear we refuse to face today may tear us tomorrow. That's why we must face our fear, deal with it, and conquer it. Another thing that triggers jealousy is a fear that your partner doesn't love you. Fear that your partner doesn't love you. If you feel he or she doesn't love you, show them more love. As you keep doing that, you will win back their love. Try as much as possible not to compete with anyone. Give your spouse the best you can give. Give them your love, care, faithfulness, humility, and respect. Don't wait for your spouse to tell you they love you. Walk to your spouse and whisper to them. Say to them, I love you. To deal with this virus called jealousy, which has broken so many homes, relationships, and marriages. Give room for trust. Give room for openness. Give room for forgiveness. Forget about the past. Nurture your love. Build your relationship. Don't give room for fear and thoughts. Love is trust. Love is faithfulness. Love is respect. Love is care. Love is happiness. Love is charity. Love is forgiveness. Love is acceptance. Love is acknowledgement. Learn to allow love to lead always. And as you do, the spark of love in your relationship will be rekindled.